just want to explain a little bit, just before we get the next speakers up with a guy, what actually happens on the week. A couple of people have asked me. It's from Monday morning until Friday afternoon. It's a venue about 15 minutes from here. It is stunning. It's not a hotel. It's actually on a farm. Both people that own it have done BC. And it's just like a big manorial hall. That's the best way of describing it, with all the beams exposed. It's all been done up recently. I think it cost about £1 million to do it up. That's not buy it. And we're privileged. We're the only people that use it. It's someone's home. It's just an incredible place. And the days normally start, you know, sort of 9, finish around 6:30. The minimum number of people is 7 with Liz and myself, or 5 people on the course. The most we've ever had is like 9 people, plus me and Liz, like 11 in total. And like BC itself, it's really simple. And it just starts off on the Monday morning with me sharing some of what we call pearls. We look for pearls, we look for the gems. And BC, some of the BC gems over the first sort of hour and a half. We get everyone to introduce themselves just to the group, just to say what you're here for, what you like to get from the week. Then I tell my story, but not the one I told today so much, one more in detail, more in depth, more about how I felt, because there's more time. Obviously, there isn't that much time. Then Liz tells her story. Now it gets a bit different, because when Liz has finished the story, we asked everyone to give some constructive feedback. What did you hear? What happened? The results are amazing. Hey, Liz, I've got massive respect for you now. You know, I think you're really... But all Liz has done is share the story. The story is at the hub of what we do. That's vital. You'll probably have a voice in your head now saying, I don't know if I've got a story. That's normal. Most people get it. Everybody's got a story. So what happens after Liz has shared her story? Everyone in the group takes a turn each at telling their story. You're not interrupted. There's not a time limit put on it. And when you're finished, everyone gives you, again, the constructive feedback. We don't believe in constructive criticisms. To me, the word criticism cancels out the word before it, constructive, anyway. I think it's bullshit. There's no such thing as a constructive criticism, in my opinion. Now, people, you know, might sort of say, well, I think, okay, I respect you, it's just how I work. So you just get positiveness back, but something starts to happen. People are saying, oh, well, to be honest, I'm a bit scared I'm going to get found out. I'm going to get rumbled. Someone goes, no, that's how I feel. And you start to realise there's a commonality with how other people in the room have been feeling, what's happened to them in their life, to what's happening to you. Because you see, the script only wants to do one thing. This wants to isolate and annihilate. This wants to get you on your own. Even if you're in a room of crowded people, it'll say they're different. Or it'll say you're different. It's like Gollum in Lord of the Rings. It'll get you on your own. And suddenly, you keep seeing in everyone's story where someone says, see, that's my story, and it's down here. And everyone in the room says, no, it's up here. And over the whole week, you have this opportunity. You see, you don't know who you are with respect. We haven't got a clue who we are. Other people can see who we are much more clearly, because other people, like Liz said earlier, wouldn't treat you like you treat yourself. What you're doing is you're looking at yourself through all the pages of the script. We're not. You're filtering yourself. Well, I'm this and I'm that. You're none of that. So that's what happens, and that takes all of Tuesday. Telling your story, looking at it from the perspective of the script. And you wouldn't think it'd take that long. You could not do BC without telling your stories. It's the foundations. That's what we do on the Tuesday. On the Wednesday, you work as a group. Liz and I ask you questions. Excuse me, where did the script come from? We leave you as a group and you work as a group. You think, I don't know where the script came from. 2 minutes later, you're filling a flip chart up where it came from, because we keep you still enough for long enough. When you're still enough for long enough, initially you look in the head, it's not there, then you go beyond the intellect. You actually start going on what we call cosmic Google. You start downloading. So what it's about on Wednesday, it's a day of discovery, it's working as a group, finding out where it came from, why we read it, what's in it, what happens. We discover all about the script in detail. Then on Thursday is sausage machine day. We spend the whole day cooking sausages. Not real sausages. We get you to find out, you know, to pick an area of your life. You see what's been going in, and it's like, oh my God, no wonder I've been getting that. Jeepers. Well, what needs to go in, we look at that. I don't want to tell you too much about that. There's a lot that happens on sausage machine day, and we normally go out for a meal that night. It's the last night. The week shoots by. It shoots by. Then on Friday we do a lot. We discover how to be 100% absolutely certain. You ask most people what they are 100% absolutely certain about. Anyone got any idea what they normally say? Dead. Yeah, death and taxes. That's not very attractive, guys. We discover where there is. We discover what your purpose is. We watch a movie. We bring the whole thing together. On the lunch times of the Wednesday, the Thursday and the Friday, 2 people, normally a male and a female, come in and visit us. These are people that did BC, that have done BC before, and you can ask them questions. Well, where were you at, by the Wednesday of BC? How did you feel? What happened afterwards? Then when you finish BC, that's when it starts. It's not where you feel good on the week and then you go down. That's where it starts. Everybody that's done BC, I would imagine everyone in this room would support me when I say it gets stronger, not weaker with time. It reinforces itself because BC doesn't need for you to be happy to work. It doesn't need you to be happy to work. Because if you're not happy, then you're in the script. So either way, if you're happy, it's working. If you're not happy, that's why it's bomb-proof. And there's a huge support. And one day, who knows, you'd be coming in to speak to the group on BC, or you'll be standing here, or you'll be sharing it, you'll be using it within your business, within your family, but it's contagious, the thing goes on. It's £2,500, including that, including the venue. It doesn't include overnight stay. There's somewhere nearby if you want to do. We've worked, I'll tell you now, there's no way I would spend £2,000 for 5 days. Are you kidding me? That'd be a rip-off. It's going to spend that for 5 days. I wouldn't. It's for the rest of your life. That's what's different about me. We worked it out. If you're, say, in your late 30s, 40s, and you live to be, say, the average age in the UK, it works out 1/3 of a Kit Kat a day. That's what it costs. It costs 1/3 of a Kit Kat a day. So it just depends which way. You're going to look. It's Simon, you see. I think it is a 2-finger Kit Kat. I don't know. And it's a very short percentage of a Mars bar. That's what you're really looking at. So no, it's not. It's not 2,500. And you see, people say, well, why did it cost? Well, you've got the venue, you've got the VAT that's included in it. And the thing is, we've not got great big groups. You don't come along and you're one of 500. You know what I mean? You get a really special treatment with it. It's not always going to be like that. And I think one of the things, we've never put the price up in 5 years, and we are going to be putting it up at the next recharge day because the VAT's gone up and the venue's gone up. We haven't put it up in 5 years. So if you want to take advantage, that's it. That's all I'm going to do, mention about numbers or whatever. It's 1/3 of a Kit Kat a day for the rest of your life, not to mention the people you help. So it's up to you.